Take off your shoes before you step into my bro. I buy some shit and I take it to places she never would go.
Morning, y'all. It is the next morning. Anyway, I'm on my way to jury duty because they did not cancel my jury duty, and I think it's because I have a failure to appear. I think that's why. I have a doctor's appointment today at 2. I'm gonna wait till about, my hands feel dry. I'm gonna wait till about 12 o'clock. If they dismiss us and have us come back after lunch, I'm gonna have to reschedule my doctor's appointment. But I'm not gonna reschedule it quite yet because I might just get to go.
In a quarter mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Palm Avenue.
I just might have time to still go. So I'm just going to hold on out, hold tight, and hope and pray they let me go, that I don't have to be there. I've been on the jury one time, and it was a guy who was...
In a quarter mile, turn right onto East 3rd Street.
He was sitting there so pitiful because what he had did was he blew up. He blew up. I'm glad I'm not going down 5th Street. 5th Street's so raggedy. San Bernardino, y'all need to do better. He blew up a house because he was making meth in the garage. And he looked like a meth head, too. Just looked crazy. If I'm going to be at a trial, I'm sorry to say this, but it's the truth. I want to be on a murder one. I want to be on a murder trial. Give me an OJ trial. Oh, you guys, update on my mailbox. It's still there. It's 30. It's holding on. Anyway, look. Now that this thing is here. I don't know if y'all can see. Look at this Botox. Y'all, look at watch my frown lines, okay? They are right here. Look. Ugh. It's been Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Got it on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today is Monday. It's been 5 days. I was kind of scared about putting it here but I feel like I look so... Oh, I look refreshed. Baby, I was looking tired last week. I was looking tired. And 2 through. Now I look refreshed. But anyway, I feel like it looks pretty good. She said it takes about a week to settle, but I noticed a difference already. When did they build these? Is that a senior community?
In a quarter mile, your destination will be on the left.
You would think that they would, they be putting nice houses and apartment complexes in some sketchy areas, and I never understood that. Baby, there's homeless encampments over here. Wow. Homeless encampments are literally everywhere. Where do I park for the jury judicial system? I gotta see where the hustle bustle
Your
is.
destination is on the left.
Okay, thank you, girl. Thank you. Now, look at that big ass line. This is why I was like, I don't care about showing up on time. Baby, this car right here about to hit the lawyers. I literally had to park way over there. This is ridiculous. Way up here and people still circling. Y'all, and ain't no parks in here. Just park your ass across the street. Everybody's here for jury duty. Do you think somebody's leaving? It is what time? 9:50, but at about 9:30. Now, mind you, I got there a little bit after 8:30, but everybody was still checking in. Why can I hear her phone ringing out here? Y'all hear that? That's the car next to me. Her windows are up and mine are up too. Let's see if somebody answers. She's driving away. So I sit down, this group of everybody and their mama, they played a video. They put our group numbers up there. Or yeah, the group letters or our groups that we're in. Then they say, oh, the attorneys are not ready. This was like 9:30. We're going to give you guys a break until 11. 11? So remember that line I showed you guys? So I'm thinking that's the jury line. I get in the line and I ask the guy in front of me. As soon as I get in line, I'm like, hey, is this the jury duty line? He's like, no, this is outside court. And I'm like, oh, okay. So That wasn't the line for jury duty. It was an outside court line. And as soon as I said, oh, it's not jury duty, I started walking away. Do you know how many people got out that line and started walking with me? Like, y'all was just gonna stand here? I don't know. I always be asking questions. As soon as I get in the long line, I need to make sure where I'm at. Y'all was gonna stand in this long line. Mind you, when I was getting out of the jury part, the guy that was standing in front of me that I asked the question, why was he barely getting into the courtroom or courthouse? That was like an hour. Y'all would have been waiting and been late. Y'all, I found a closer parking spot, like right close to the, what's this, a courthouse. Why somebody try to get the parking spot before me? But I was already sitting there waiting on the person to back out. So they came the other way and tried to swoop in. Girl, not in front of the courthouse, you don't want it. Please don't. Just take your ass across the street where I was parked. You can have my old park over there. Across the street. Y'all, they let us go. It's 12 o'clock. So when I was in there waiting, because they let group B go. No, they let group D go first around 11 o'clock. And we, like right after we got in here. And I was like, huh. So group B and C was still there. There was no group A. And so it was a lady that was sitting next, like sitting in front of me, because they had like these lounge chairs. And she was like, what group are you in? I'm like, I'm in group B. And she's like, me too. So we were just talking. Nice lady. You know, she was talking about her church, and we were talking about God, talking about our families. She was asking me what church I went to, and I was telling her, and she was asking, you know, the thing. Listen, okay. Let me tell y'all a little story, okay? Let's talk for a minute. I can talk. Girl, let me tell you something. I can talk. But in real life, I probably won't be saying all this. Anyway, so let me turn my air on. Okay, so if you don't know, I am a member of the Potter's House, which is T.D. Jakes' church, meaning that I go to Bedside Baptist and I watch church from my bed, okay? I used to be a full-in Christian. When I say full-in, I went to Bible study. I went to Sunday service. I was on the praise team. I did all the things. I traveled. We did all the things. I was all in. Okay? Side note, I did not grow up in church. I started going to church when I had my son, and I started going to the church that I once went to. And I was there from the time Brennan was not even 1 till I stopped going in 2016 consistently. So he was probably 16. So I went there a good 15, 16 years, right? When you start going to church and you start to know people, like I have a friend, our kids are the same exact age. She's like one of my best friends. So they grew up together. We grew up together because she's a little younger than me, but we grew up together. We were single moms together. We struggled together. Listen, we borrowed money from each other. We did all of that. Okay. So I've developed friendships. Plus, I dated a lot of people in that church. We broke up with each other. We had relationship stuff. Like, it was a lot. So when you do all of that in church, everybody kind of knows your business, right? Especially when you are a part of a choir. Like, if you've ever been in a choir or any type of, if you've been on the usher board, the women's ministry, all of that, you know what I'm saying. Like, it's different than you just going and leaving. It's different because people know you and they get to know your business, even if you didn't tell them. So I'll just say I was dating somebody, and when that ended, I literally was done. I was done. I was done. I was done. Finito. Now, mind you, this wasn't even the worst situation from me having a dating situation in the church. I've had worse, and I hung on strong. But that last situation was the last straw for me, okay? So I literally stepped back, and I stopped going. I just stopped going. Now, mind you, on the praise team, there all the time, just stopped going. 2 weeks went by, and my bishop actually called and was like, where are you at? And I said, Bishop, I just need not to be there. And he kept asking me why, and I'm like, I don't want to put nobody on Front Street. No, I'm not saying anything. I just need some time, you know. Every once in a while I would go because my friends would still go there. I would go and visit and be there a little bit. But I did not. It's the church people. It's the people. It's the people. It's not my bishop. I love him. I love him. It's the people. Okay, so me in person, I catch a vibe real quick, and I will not, even though we're in church, if I know that you want some bullshit, I'm not going to say nothing to you. I act like I don't know you. And yes, we're in church, but you have to understand, I was not raised in church. I was raised regular. I wasn't raised on church. And you know, there's a lot of church people that are worse, or people that are raised in the church that are worse than some damn drug dealers and homeboys standing on the damn corner. They're worse. They're very judgmental. They be cheating and stealing and dealing and willing more than the people that don't go at all, don't even know nothing about it. I'm the type of person, if I know you on some bullshit, I won't say nothing to you. And I used to tell my friend, the one I was telling you guys about, I was like, I don't know about her, I don't know about him. And every single time they was on some bullshit in real life. Because of that, I get a reputation as, oh, Anitra's mean, Anitra's this, and I don't care. I don't care. I'm still that way. I don't care. I literally don't care. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. They're the fakest. They are the fakest. The fakest. So, I say all that to say, I've been really wanting to go back to a church, like a home church, inside of a building. Because I love Diddy, and he does give a good work all the time. But I feel like I need it right in front of me. I need it here. I need the presence of God. I need to be in the house, right? So I've been thinking, like, what do I do? Do I go back to that church? Whatever. So I was in the research room, our computer room, not last week, but the week before. And that's the room we monitor sometimes, where people can come in, do their resumes, apply for unemployment, print out their pay stubs, do stuff in a computer, right? So this lady comes in last week, and I'm good with remembering faces, but I don't remember names. So she was like, I know you. And I'm like, I know you too. But she was like, did you used to go to such and such? And I'm like, yes, I used to go there. She was like, you used to sing in the choir, right? And I'm like, yes. So she was like, where have you been? And I was telling her, I was like, girl, I just can't do. She was talking, you know, very encouraging, talking about God and whatnot. And she was like, listen, at the end of the day, you cannot. She said, how about you just come and leave? Come and leave. Because you can't worry about the people. You come in for yourself, for your deliverance, for your relationship with God and all that, right? And I was like, you're right. You're very right. And I was like, I don't know if I could, because a lot of people still go to that church that I know, that know me. We still follow each other on social media and all that. So I don't know if I can do a walk-in and walk-out situation there. She was like, well, maybe you need to go to a different church. But it's crazy that she said that, because before she said that, I was thinking about, you know, me going back to an actual church. And then yesterday, my friend voice memoed me, and she was saying the same thing, that she wanted to go back to a physical church, but she didn't want to deal with the people. And I'm like, man, it's real sad that the people are running the people of the church are running the people away from church and running them away from God. You know, it's sad. I need to find a church home, or I need to visit my old church. Now, I might just visit my old church because I feel comfortable and familiar, and I know the word is good, but I need to go back just to see if I really need to be there. But the lady was asking me what church I go to, and I was telling her, but she was like telling me the same thing as the lady from a couple of weeks ago was telling me, like, maybe I need to just either go back to that church or find a new church home. But I need to, if that's what I'm feeling, that I need to be in a church house, then that's what I need to be. I am the type of person that, yeah, I can read my Bible and I can be in the, but I need to be in the actual, I need to hear the singing, because, you know, that sets the ground. I need to hear it all. I need it to be set upon me. I need to be in it. I need it all to be on me. Child, let me tell you something. These dating stories that I got just off the church men is worse than the men that I've dated that don't even go. Child, can you imagine being in the choir, and the choir sits up on the pulpit where I went? Can you imagine being in the pulpit and seeing that scoundrel down there? How can you, and I don't hide nothing on my face. It was just real. It was too much. It was too much. The men's up listen, I tell you one thing. I don't want me no man. I want a man that loves the Lord and loves Jesus. But I'm gonna be real concerned if he says I go to Missionary First Baptist something. I'm gonna be real concerned. Because I'm gonna tell you something. The ladies of the church, when a man is up in there, they are man eaters. They are man eaters. And I don't want no man that's trying to be eaten. Okay? So I came home, of course, and I know Love is Blind, new season is on. This show is definitely out of my age range, but I do want to go on Ready to Love, y'all. If Ready to Love comes to California and auditions here, I will be at the auditions if I'm still single. I need y'all to listen to what this man says, okay? I need you to listen, and hopefully it doesn't get copywritten.
What's yours?
Wow, Micah, I love that. My name is Kwame.
Kwame?
Yes.
I love it.
I actually was going to use the name Alex instead. Because I just feel like, I feel like Kwame just like puts me in this very specific area.
What's the area, sir? What area? What? What's the area? What area?
I'm telling you.
We know what you like, but what is the area? Oh, God. I can't. Dude, Dr. Umar is not pleased. So I was looking at my blood work from when I took my blood, when I had my blood work the other day. And just going over my blood work from September, going over my blood work from November 2021, and all my blood work. I'm like, okay, my cholesterol is a little high. Not a lot of high, but a little high. And it's been a little high for the last 3 draws. Let's see if he mentions it. If he doesn't mention it, I'm not going to mention it, but I'm still going to look into ways of reducing it. Because listen, I ain't taking no medicine. That's out of here. Okay, y'all, I'm out of my doctor's appointment. First things first, I'm hungry as hell. I'm like hungry. I need to eat immediately, right? Okay, so let's talk about Wegovy first. Anyway, so we went over me doing my month on 0.25. We went over my month on 0.5, and I told him I start the 1 milligram this week. And I was saying, he was like, do you have any side effects, any symptoms, anything's wrong or whatever? And I'm like, no, nothing's wrong. I haven't lost much weight or whatever. He was like, okay, so you have to remember those 2 dosages, you're not going to really see much weight loss, if any. Excuse me. But he said, you're about to start 1, and that's where you start seeing the weight loss. So good for me. So he sent in a prescription for the next 3 months. So I'm going to be on 1.7 after this month. Then I move to 2, or is it 2.4? Whatever that one is. And I'll be on that one for, you know, ongoing, he said, as many months as I needed. I do see him in 3 months, not only because of the Wegovy, but also because I was telling you guys about my cholesterol. He was saying, I guess there's 4 different cholesterols. He said one of mine is elevated and it continues to go up. So I had my blood work done in November, and it was at 100, and now it's at 109. And he was saying that it was at 88, then it was at 90. And he said at first it was fine. He said now it's just continuing to elevate. So I'm like, well, do you think that's a concern? He's like, okay, I can give you a low dosage of medication for this if you want it. No, don't want that. So he was like, that's fine. He said, you can fix this with diet and exercise. Okay, so I'm like, okay, so what type of diet, you know? He said low fat. You have to watch your fat. I didn't know cholesterol was from fat, child. I'm naive, apparently. I don't know things. You have to knock out the beef and the pork. So Bye, pastrami sandwiches for now. I won't be seeing you for a while. So no more beef and no more bacon. Oh, God. And I love me some pork rinds, girl. Told me to focus on fish. No shellfish, just fish. And I'm like, okay. Is that why I bought that salmon? Was it telling me something? And I don't eat a lot of beef anyway, but I do eat pork. And I eat a lot of turkey. He said chicken's fine, turkey's fine, but he said he really wants me to focus on eating more fish to lower my cholesterol. So that's what I'm going to be starting to do. What else? My blood pressure, the top number was fine. It was 116, but the bottom number was 88. And he said it's supposed to be under 90. He said, and that's fine, but it's a little elevated. He said, you can fix that with exercise. I'm like, okay. He said, do you want a low dosage of medicine for that? No, I don't. And so, he's like, okay, I'll see you in 3 months so we can check both of those. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't know why my blood pressure is high. Let's look at these notes, because I can go on and see like how my blood pressure is for every doctor appointment. Visits. Let's look at my visits from September when I originally asked him for Wegovy and weight loss surgery. My blood pressure was 110/82. Normal. So I guess because it's supposed to be under 90 and it's at 88, he you know, wants to check it. It says, this is from September. It says physical exam, constitutional, general. She is not in acute distress. Appearance, normal appearance. She is obese. Baby, obese is red. It's in red. Thank you. So I'm focusing now on, I'm not really concerned with my blood pressure, but I don't want to be on any medication for that, and I don't want to be on any medication for cholesterol, because I don't, you know, there's a lot of side effects with these medicines. People be losing their hair and stuff, and I need all my hair, and I need it to stay thick and vibrant and looking good. So my focus is to get this cholesterol down. So that just tells me that I'm going to have to stop eating, like, even though like low carb, I'm gonna have to stop eating keto meals. I'm just gonna have to stop. Even though it is low carb, it's high fat, and I just need to knock that out. Y'all done really sat here and got my nerves all bad. All bad. Over this. Again, I do make things bigger than what they are, so it might not really be that bad. But the fact that my dad passed away from a heart attack and the cholesterol is, you know, associated with that, my nerves is, I'm really over here thinking. Anyway, I went in Trader Joe's real quick, just did a real quick shop. I'm not gonna show y'all what I got because it's the same stuff as I always get. Nothing new. Hey you guys, welcome back to another day of the vlog. Okay, so today is Wegovy Wednesday. It is Wednesday. I just got home from work. I changed out my clothes to be very comfortable. But anyway, I am starting my next dosage of Wegovy today, and that is 1 milligram of Wegovy. Boom, boom, boom. So when I went to my doctor the other day, he told me that I will start seeing weight loss with this dosage, because the other two dosages are loading dose, and this one is as well. The 2.4 is like the real deal. So he also wanted me to start taking my weight every day once I start this. So today I did weigh myself, of course, and today I was at 247.4, and that is how many pounds down from last week? It is 2.4 pounds down from last week when I was at 249.8. Now, when I started with Wegovy, I was coming off of mounjaro. So if you're new here, I was on mounjaro for 5 months. I was coming off of mounjaro, and I actually gained weight on 12.5. So let's see. what day was it? The thing about it is I didn't really weigh myself the very first month. It's because I was tired of weighing myself. So weight on January 1st was 244 pounds. But I want to say I started Wegovy on maybe the second week of January. I did weigh in February. I don't have no weights but two. The highest weight in February was on the 7th, and that was 250.6 pounds. And then I weighed myself every week. They don't have a weigh-in for March 15th. Anyway, I'm losing weight again, so I'm excited about that. I don't have appetite suppression quite yet, but we're starting this 1 milligram, so hopefully I do start getting the appetite suppression once again. But I will say that I have not been eating the greatest, so I can't just eat whatever or however or not on a time schedule or just and expect this to just do everything. I have to do my part, right? So I've been back on my stuff. So I think that's really why I'm losing weight again. But we're about to do this shot. I've been doing it in my arms because it's just easier that way. I will be honest, arms burn. Every single time I've done it, arms have burned. I've just been switching arms every week. I think one time I put my shot in the same arm I did the week before. So here's the Wegovy pen. This is different from the mounjaro pen. You just pull this off, you push it. I like the mounjaro pen better because you just push the button and it clicks itself. You don't have to like push and then you're like literally feeling a needle push into your skin because you're doing it. I like the mounjaro pen better because you click and it just does its thing. But this one, anyway, so we are going to clean my arm. Put it under my tattoo right here. My friend was saying she put it in the back of her arm, but I'm like, girl, that's not what the instructions say. Hold on, let me look at these instructions. They have a diagram of a person, and the mounjaro pen, you put it in the back of your arm. This pen, it does not say put on the back of your arm. It says, let me show y'all the diagram. Here's the diagram. That's the diagram. That is not the back of the arm. Stomach and then upper legs, which means like the outer portion. When I was doing my legs, I didn't put it there. I put it right on top. Okay, anyway, I'm not doing legs no more, so we're gonna do arms. Put it right here. Well, that wasn't that bad. Okay. That wasn't that bad. Last week when I was doing it, y'all, I felt like it was going in. It was ripping skin as it was going in. It was going in so slow. So, you want the pen to be yellow. When you are done, that means all the medicine has dispensed. Put this top on. You put it in a sharps container. Because I did just get off of work. I just wanted to record this for you guys. I haven't been recording this for y'all. I've just been doing the shot and moving on with my life. But I said, you know, let me go back to giving you guys updates like I used to do with mounjaro. I haven't been doing the updates like I was on mounjaro. Mounjaro was like consistent with them. I was even doing monthly updates. So I think after this month is up, I will do like a recap of the last 3 months. So yeah, but in the meantime, in between time, we'll update you weekly. So if you are on Wegovy or mounjaro, let me know. I know some of y'all are. And tell me what your experiences are and what dosage you're on and all that stuff. So, like I said, I just got off work. My brain is fried. Today was an actual day that was very busy. And I'm about to sit on down and relax. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Woke up stressing yesterday. Went to sleep the same way. After I've been working hard. Let me tell y'all something about day 26. Bomb. Day 26 is bomb, and I'm sad that it took them this long. They have a new CD out, or album out. It's really good, but it's not old day 26. If you are a day 26 fan, Shout out to you, because we will be sleeping on day 26. They slept on them, and Diddy robbed them. Diddy, you out of line. I was listening to their new album, and I almost felt like I wanted to cry because it's like real music to me. Like a lot of this music now, for me, because I love true R&B. I love true R&B, and I love neo soul. Like that's music to me. A lot of this music now is not that. Although it's good, you know, you can get a little bop to it, but it's not real singing. There ain't no singing going on. Like day 26, let me tell you who gonna sing. Robert gonna sing you down, okay? Robert gonna sing you down. I mean, all of them can sing. Robert and Mike, oh, child. I love good singing. Even 112 was good, but 112 was not no day 26. The craziest thing about Diddy, he has brought out some people that are just like amazing, like Carl Thomas, like freaking Carl Thomas. Diddy, what is your problem? Man. So listen, you guys, I have been dancing all morning. I was going to go to the gym, but I'm not because I'm getting a lot of cardio in anyway. I've been over here doing Tamia's line dance. The crazy thing about it is, this is not like riding a bike for me. Like once I stopped doing it, I don't remember how to do it. Like I was trying to do it because the song came on and I was like, I kind of forgot. So I'm about to learn this Tamia line dance again. I have it down for the most part. I just have a couple of counts off. This one's my favorite one. I always watch his video. So if you put in Tamia line dance on YouTube, there's several, but I like his the best. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing, girl. I'm getting my cardio in, burning some calories. I don't need to go to the gym anymore because, listen, I'm sweating. Dancing is the best cardio, isn't it? So I'm about to go because my son's birthday is tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do is go to Nothing Bunt and get him a little bunt cake. And go and get some balloons, a couple of balloons from Dollar Tree and a candle. And I'm just gonna give him some money. My son, he literally is the type of person that wants expensive gifts. So I was asking him what he wanted for his birthday last week. And this is last week. His birthday's tomorrow. He said, oh, I'll let you know. What that mean? Well, listen, sir, you better let me know now. I mean, I don't know. What we're gonna do is give him some money. I'm gonna give him this stuff and send him on his way. Okay? I'm so glad that my days of, I used to really overcompensate because I'm a single parent. So I used to really overcompensate with the gifts. Like if he wanted something, I didn't care how much it cost. I would get it for him. I didn't, and I'm gonna be honest, I did not care. I would have to just juggle some bills around because he wanted it, so I would get it. Listen, my days of buying $500-600 pairs of shoes, are over. And I'm happy about it. He can buy his own damn $600 pair of shoes. And then the thing about it is, I'm like, where did you get this expensive taste from? Like, I don't get it. That just be the shoes, then we want other stuff to go with it. I don't. So anyway, he didn't tell me what he wanted. He's turning 23 tomorrow. So I'm just gonna go over here, get him a bunt so I can sing him happy birthday. And give him some cash money. I'm sure he'd be appreciative of it. I know he will be appreciative of it. Thank you.
What's the name? Ira?
Kind of like one chocolate chip. And raspberry classic vanilla snickerdoodle. Ooh, they have a new one. Cookies and cream. Gonna get him that one. He's his favorite. Y'all, look at this door right here. What's happening? I want to drive away, but because it's my son's birthday, I'm about to go in here. Hopefully they have balloons that say happy birthday, and if they do, have helium, because for some reason they don't be having helium. How y'all selling balloons and don't have helium? $1.25 true. Y'all, I think I want to get him one of these happy birthday. I don't know if I want to get when they say wall mural, is that like something you take pictures? I want to put it like over his, I think this one probably be good. Or maybe that one. That one has two. That one has one. Which kind do I want? I think I'm gonna get this one. That, and then let's see what else. I think that'll be it. Okay, let's go. Okay, I have these balloons too. I got three. Let me find a card so I can put this money in. Y'all, please tell me why I was in there tearing up reading the cards. Reading the cards, I was tearing up. I don't know, for some reason, I always cry on his birthday, and I cry on my birthday. Every year. You know, anytime you give birth, it's always an emotional time, right? But that entire birthing situation was an emotional, it was an emotional mess. I think about that day, and I think about him, and just the person that he's become, and I just get emotional. But anyway, so I'm listening to these murder mysteries that are on YouTube, but I just plug them in and listen to them in my car, right? What I don't understand about the the channels that take on sponsorships, right? I understand a sponsorship. You got to do what you got to do. But I don't understand channels that take on sponsorships that have nothing to do with what you're talking about. We're talking about somebody that was literally murdered, killed. And you are advertising HelloFresh? That don't even match. It don't go. Take on a sponsorship that probably kind of goes with, I don't know what the other sponsorships would be, but HelloFresh don't go. That's for damn sure.
Double up, pulling up, collecting to the below. That's the back and right after my show. The jury froze. I'm never gonna fold. Watch out for the fall.